Brighton in their lilac slash lavender slash some shade of pink slash purple kit, and this time the ball sent forward disappointingly, shall we say, for James Bree, given his reaction to his own pass. Now given away by Brighton. Fraser just can't find the pass he wants, looking to get it into Downs. But that will be intercepted, that clearance, nicely by Manning. And then that's a nice little touch by Shea Charles. It'll allow Ryan Fraser to do what he does, run down the wing. And he gets a good cross in left-footed as well. Goldie stays on his line, heads go up. Archer competed, but he was always second favourite against Dunk, who's got about 8 inches of height on him, you think, at least, maybe a foot. But that's good from Saints. Good to see the ball getting wide. Good to see the cross coming in early. Just probably would have been better off it had been Downs attacking it, not Archer. And Hecker plays it into the shadow of the Kingsland stand to Matt Tavifa. And then O'Reilly with the outside of his right foot will put Minte in to get him behind Manning, who goes back with him, makes a tackle Manning. And he does well because he got the tackle in enough to make the ball bounce off Minte's shins. And Bazunu again was quickly off his line. It's good defending. It's a good test for Manning, that is, against Yankuba Minter, who's a pace merchant. And now Saints playing out until Bazunu doesn't take any more chances. And Hecker's in a very advanced position. And then rather clumsily, Brighton give away a simple free kick because it's a handball by Yassin Ayari. Here's Cisse. Looks to ping the ball out to the right wing. It's a hard one for Armstrong to control. He almost did. But it goes out for a Brighton throw. But at least Southampton can try and pen them in a bit, push them there, get organised, try and squeeze from the throw. Let's see who De Kuyper wants to aim for. Reuter's come short. He's going to go beyond him. Mitoma's touch is clever to O'Reilly. It's really good football from Brighton. You have to say that's a clever way to get out the throw-in situation. Here's Minte, rolls it ahead, and, well, that's just disappointment really, isn't it, from Max Tavifa. The Dutchman have made a really good run, a lot of yards, and now James Bree is down injured. And the Saints right back. This is not good news. They have got Sugawara on the bench, who's now coming out to warm up along the touchline. And James Bree will get some treatment as Sugawara and Edwards go down the touchline to have a little warm up. So not going all their way for Saints, of course. They're trailing by this goal. We didn't really need an early stoppage in the second half for the sake of the game. 7 minutes gone in the second period. But James Bree isn't the sort of player to go down easily, that's for sure. We know that about him. And the Saints fans starting to make a bit of noise because the Brighton fans have been in good voice. So Sugawara having a warm-up, Jay Robinson having a warm-up, Wellington having a warm-up for Saints. So 3 or 4 players may be making an entrance at some point soon. James Bree's been down quite a long time now. Let's have a look. I wonder if he just took a whack on his shin. Seems to be that area. He doesn't look to be in too much pain. So James Lillington has the ball under his arm. He will drop it back in. Presume Bazunu's going to kick it back to Brighton, maybe, or maybe we're just going to play on. Let's have a look. And will James Bree come back on is the big question. Well, Quasi recovered from his first half problems, but Bree is going down the touchline. That's his day done. And now we're going to see Yuki Sugawara, who's already played this morning, and he's getting a bit more work. So bad news for Bree. I wonder if that's a bad enough injury to keep him out of next Saturday. I'll ask Will Still after the game. I hope James Bree is okay, of course, but a chance for Sugawara. Now that long ball over the middle almost got Downs in, and Steele had to do really well. Saints going as direct as you could go there, but it almost worked. Weaver, good skill. It's a 1-2 from Minte, then gives it away though. Can Saints get the ball into a good position from Brighton's turnover? Not yet. Charles finds Fraser, Ryan Fraser, plenty of space in front of him, uses it to come forward. Charles has a chance to play it round the corner, does so, but Archer can't keep control of it, and Brighton will try and break themselves. O'Reilly and Van Hecker did well, and Van Hecker, his long ball can't be kept in by the Belgian De Kuyper. It's still 1-0 to Brighton, and it's a throw into Saints. Now that's good work from Cisse to run it across his body and that created a bit of space. Here's Archer with the shot. It deflects. He won't even go for a corner because it bounced up nicely for the goalkeeper, Jason Steele, to gather, and then the man who blocked it, Mats Wife, receives the long throw from Steele. Minte. O'Reilly onto Minter again. O'Reilly makes the run, squares it, and Saints survive because Stevens clears it into the chapel end. Brighton threatening to play round and through Saints, and again, last ditch block stops them. Minter's been a threat all afternoon. O'Reilly quite unselfish, trying to put it back across the 6-yard area. Thought Minte might shot, thought O'Reilly might shoot. Neither of them did. The Saints have some defending to do. It's De Kuyper with the corner. Got great contact on it. It's half cleared by Saints, and then Armstrong can't control, but Archer's using his pace to make a nuisance of himself. Southampton had done well there from Brighton's corner to, when the loose ball came out, to actually push Brighton back up the pitch. Good skill from Steele. And, they've certainly trying to play their way through Saints, that's for sure. It's good football from Brighton, and O'Reilly points where he wants it, and he's found by Weaver, and he feeds Minter again. Rooter at the back post wants it, but O'Reilly will get it, and it deflects wide as Bazunu and Sugawara lunge in front of the shot and deny Brighton a second goal. Well done, Yuki Sugawara. Well, Yankuba Minter could have had about 4 goals today, but he's done well there to get that in from the right, looking for Rooter, and then Sugawara got a great block. Bazunu was behind him. It's another corner, and it's still only 1-0. Got some good footballers, Brighton, haven't they? Nice footballers to watch. Here comes the corner, left-footed this time. Van Hecker with a strong header. That's a good save by Bazunu. O'Reilly chucks that into the box. Really interesting delivery. And the big Dutchman, Paul Van Hecker, rose brilliantly, got his header where he wanted, and Bazunu matched it with a great save. Back it comes out again, and this time it's drifted to Van Hecker once more, and Stevens clears. Saints survive. Approaching the hour mark at St Mary's, still 1-0 to Brighton. Brighton dominating with the ball, as we'd expect. That's good play from Van Hecker. O'Reilly picked up a lovely little pocket, no one could get close to him. And finds Minter again, one-on-one with Manning in the box now on the right. That's a good ball square to O'Reilly again, unselfish from Weaver. And De Kuyper will have a go. The ball headed across the penalty area, no flag anywhere from anyone. Saints players looking for one. And the clearance from Manning will go all the way back into the Brighton half, and all Southampton can do is push away from their own penalty area and try and squeeze this game a bit, because Brighton are putting together some lovely sequences of passing to get in behind Saints. It's all coming through O'Reilly and Minter down the right. And it's O'Reilly again, opens up for him, does it? He finds Minter instead. He curls it like his first goal in the first half, and this time it's a yard wide. Very similar position, just couldn't bring it back enough from outside the far post. Goal kick to Saints, still 1-0. And Saints surviving. They've had the block shot, they've had that one going just wide, and then of course they stayed in it as well because Van Hecke's header from the corner was really well saved by Bazunu, who did well to push that round the post. So 3 good chances for Brighton, all 3 thwarted by Saints. And Bazunu's had a good week or so, I think. You might disagree watching, but I think he's in line to be Saints Championship keeper at the moment, with Ramsdale going to Newcastle today. There's Ayari, and he goes now. There's a lovely ball threaded through from Mitoma, who can't quite get on the end of Gomez's pass. And Saints breathe again. At the moment, the last 5-7 minutes, Southampton are being peppered by Brighton. Past the hour mark, they're hanging in there. Cisse. Maybe a bit of tiredness in that first time pass from Moses Cisse. And he misses that ball forward. Stevens got a tackle in. Now, it looked like Cisse may have fouled Diogo Gomez. Certainly the Paraguay's rolling around like he was fouled. And then Saints ball forward as they've given it away, so they had to commit another foul. Meanwhile, Ruter's complaining to the referee about the challenge from Cisse. The referee had started looking at the ball going the other way. Did Cisse just stay in late there and catch Gomez? Certainly Brighton think so. So another stoppage. I do feel that Gomez will be all right. So here come some changes. And Damien Downs' day is done. He's just past the hour mark. You feel he will start next Saturday against Wrexham? You think so?